Do the dash in this race, dog. Got the Romeos in some face, dog. Let it say it, phrase, dog. You blind in reality just like a race, dog. Hey, I don't want no more press. No, I don't want no more press. No, I don't want no more press. No, I don't want no more press. I don't want no more press. I don't want no more press. By my side, you know it. Big cash, and aftermath, I'm just dressing all black. Black bag, yeah, they drop. He left in the past. Hey, son, I know that. Baby got his gas, pretty goofy, really going outside. Like I'm Johnny. So no press, no, 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 so no press. Hey, who are you? Really from the field? Who are you? Really from the hills? I got a mop coming by the mills, dude. Down blowing for 470, for real. I'm trying to fight, chill. I'm off this. I do, baby, no, don't do no. Just coming through the mills, so ill.
And here is Howard.
There's no way he's stopping him down there. Baby food. Yeah. No, I told you ain't gonna be no cakewalk, brother. Like they say in the fourth quarter. Hey, see where when you come to that bench and they clapping up and they say, win the quarter, win the game. Let's go.
Take the lead.
Wait. Oh, good shot. I live. I like that as a coach. I need that shot right there. Aggressive. Oh my.
The action always in full swing here. The French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Try to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now it's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous driving kick weapon. He said, I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four.
Great vision, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Bam Adebayo is out there with Doncic. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's McGee in at the center position. And for the Pelicans, DeRozan out there with Harden. Then it's Clint Capella. And there's Iguodala. And it's Allen in at the power forward. Doncic with it. And here's Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the Nuggets are very strong rebounding team.
Yeah, you know, not just on defense, but on offense as well. First in the league in second chance points. Have a lot of players that are active on the offensive glass.
first one drops. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Denver. Irving looking over the floor. Over Harden. He sinks the 11-footer.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Iguodala, the pass to Allen. Thompson against DeRozan. Harden outside. And the three off target. And here's Denver. Thompson outside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Iguodala, the pass to Harden. Pelicans keep it alive. Allen's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Harden. 23 points for him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contribution, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here. Outside, DeRozan, back to Harden. Capella gets to DeRozan. Over Thompson, down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan's shot is good.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Now, here's Adebayo. There's the pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Lob pass to Capella. Allen's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Harden the pass to Allen. Iguodala against Doncic. That's a floater go.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now DeRozan after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Allen outside. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it into the defense.
Throws it up high, and Adebayo throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, you look at Luka Doncic, and the one skepticism scouts had was his athleticism or lack thereof. And I think he's proven that's not necessary to be a great basketball player. And he's only getting better as he works with NBA trainers.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing by 10. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Back to DeRozan. Lock at 6. Off the run. And again, no good by New Orleans. And, you know, you heard about Doncic. Even if he's a step slow, he's always 2 steps ahead with his mental game.
You know, Kevin, that's a great point. Feel, savvy, experience, know-how. You know, he grew up playing against bigger, stronger guys, and that always serves you well as you go forward. So he understands how to create space and anticipate and feel how to get defenders off balance. I mean, he's just a special young player.
Here's Irving, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Pass to Capella. Back to DeRozan. Good D by Irving.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And Allen slams it in.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Excellent D there from Allen. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's DeRozan. Oh, he blocked it and the puck's off the backboard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Miles Turner comes in for Jared Allen. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Williamson comes in for Bam Adebayo. Now here's LaVine. Passes it to Harden. And stolen by Williamson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Harden, Shaban Levine. And the Pelicans miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And a wide open look for Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Outside, Levine. Looking to end the run. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, I love seeing Levine elevate. One of the most fun dunkers we have in the game.
Thompson outside. Fades. And the 3 ball is good. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
New Orleans making some changes here. Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Oubre comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Morant in for James Harden. The Nuggets also changing it up. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Fred VanVleet comes in for Thompson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. The drive by Lowry. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The shot by Turner, no good. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Williamson, the pass to Jordan. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Kick out to Levine. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And let's see the stat sheet here on DeAndre Jordan. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 13 rebounds and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Kick out to Levine. Misses the 3. The Nuggets leading by 18. Now here is Lowry. Offensive rebound. Jordan at the elbow. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Levine, here we go. Bucket is good. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of Levine helps him in a lot of ways.
Lowry passes to Williamson. Shoots over Turner. And it's Williamson missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Oubre. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. Porter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. league's best point guards. Kyrie Irving had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Jordan is out there with Williamson. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Brett VanVleet. And it's Lowry in at the point. Outside, Levine. The pass to Adams. On the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
And he hits the first of 3. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
Green finds Lowry. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Nuggets. Levine against Redick. High, arcing shot. Doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Levine can't hit.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Williamson dishes to Lowry. Kicks it to Williamson. Oubre against Green. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Green. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Morant. He's got 5. And it's Williamson with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Another 3 for Denver.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Levine up top, guarded by Jordan. Levine can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 23. Lowry looking around. Here's Jordan. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jabari Parker.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Pelicans. And Denver with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in.
Man, this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And that's now 7 points for Zach LaVine.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Lowry. Pelicans pull it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Pass to Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Adebayo throws it down.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here's LaVine, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Here's Redick. Pass to Green. Back to Redick. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Lays it up off the glass.
And I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
To the paint. Parker with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. LaVine wide open. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green against Iguodala. Pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Tries from the block. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pelicans trailed by 19. Morant with it. He has 5. On the money from 12 feet away. Morant's got 7 points.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight.
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell, Hill, and the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Thompson against DeRozan in the corner. Iguodala with it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter. Irving kicks to McGee. Back to Irving. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Here's Capella again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. They get it back. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. The teardrop falls in. Irving's got 15 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
DeRozan scanning the floor. McGee with the block. They retain possession. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Irving leading the charge. Iguodala with the steal. And here's Harden for 3. The Pelicans get another chance here. Hit the floater. Not a piece of it. Doncic passes to Irving. No good there. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-6 run. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 5.
Yeah, the range of Harden deserves a lot of respect because his form is really almost perfect. He's never off balance when he shoots the three-point shot. He's always got his legs under him.
Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Irving passes to Adebayo. Doncic outside. From deep, drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
You know, you can see the confidence Doncic shoots the ball with, especially when he gets room to pull the trigger from deep. No hesitation.
Outside DeRozan. That one misses. Good D by Thompson. Denver leading by 16. From past the arc. The rebound by Harden. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8 points.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
On the faster out. Back to Iguodala. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Stolen by Harden. One-on-one here. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Some changes for New Orleans. There's checked in for Capella. And Oubre subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Denver, Williamson is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Porter comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Irving. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last 2 years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off-guard in the league.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Williamson.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
DeRozan against Doncic. Allen kicks to Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
VanVleet passes to Porter. It's to Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one. so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on DeRozan.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
And here's Harden. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 17 points, 2. And that'll do it.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, down by 12. They've got Clint Capella, Iguodala out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Harden, and it's DeRozan, and at the 2 guard. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Harden outside. Hey, 6 on the shot clock. Outside DeRozan. Nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got the first bucket of the third here for New Orleans. Denver leading by 10. Outside Irving. Over Harden. The Nuggets get it back and move 14. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
A nice room service speed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Thompson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. A shot off that time, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. DeRozan finds Iguodala. New Orleans moving the ball around, and it's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Feeds to Irving. And the rejection by Harden.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. When he defends with tenacity and intensity, he's capable of this.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Iguodala.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 19 points.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Irving against Harden. Goes to the fadeaway and pins it.
Well, that jump shot's a thing of beauty coming from Harden. I think some of it is the fact that his mechanics are good, but left-handed shooters sometimes just look sweeter than right-handed shooters. Amazing how many ways he has to score.
Here's Irving. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Allen kicks to Harden. High post try. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
And he's an assassin from long range. With his size and quick release, coupled with the consistency, Thompson is a very hard man to guard beyond the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Levine's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Outside, Levine. From downtown, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that lends itself to coaching.
It's an excellent starting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Adams, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And a switcher also for Denver. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. DeRozan against Thompson. Passes to Adams. 6 to shoot. To the middle to stop the run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Denver.
Man, it's nice to see Killa get that deep position inside. And then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Lowry passes to Redick. Now, here's Adebayo. Thompson outside. Pass to Redick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A floater. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Morant. Outside, Redick. Lowry passes to Adebayo. On the wing, Thompson. Shot from 12. Pelicans with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. It's stolen by Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Levine against Jordan. The pass to Adams. Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. He doesn't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the final.
And Clay showed exactly what type of player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Steven Adams. The Nuggets also changing it up. Williamson comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Porter subbed in for J.J. Redick. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Levine kicks to Morant. Outside DeRozan. From outside the arc. But he gets it back. Lock at 6. A second chance effort. Denver grabs the miss. You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Klay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It up for Jordan. That shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Los Angeles Lakers. That's good from Morant. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams. Although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
On the wing, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drive.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
And that one's good. Morant.
Terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Porter against Oubre. 11 feet away, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Bean passes to Turner. Orland's moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Capella finds Oubre. Deep. Levine can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pelicans trail by 21. Fade away. and too long on the shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Count it, good.
One make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Van Vliet kicks to Jordan. Outside, Porter. Three-pointer, Lowry. Another three for Denver.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Outside, Levine. Here's Morant. That one wide left.
I tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Oubre. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now Capella. Levine finds Capella. Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Porter looking it over. Lowry passes to Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Morant.
You know, Kevin, there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Free throw good, Jordan.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here is Harden. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Nuggets ahead, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Williamson out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Redick in a shooting guard. Oubre outside. They grab their own miss. And it's good for 2. Adams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Oubre against Green. Redick for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is why you must play up on Redick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
Harden outside. We've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
With it. Here's the teardrop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And maybe the most popular player in the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Van Vliet, and he banks in the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The three from Harden hangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 19 points. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handle, the shot making, but what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts, being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Parker kicks to Harden. Pass to Hardaway. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Adams. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Oubre, left side. The three from Harden. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Van Vliet finds Redding. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Adebayo. Over Hardaway. Pelicans with the rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low, Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on J.J. Redick. Parker, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro level.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral, and guys know that. They're aware. And this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching. We're laughing as much as anybody else.
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
Adebayo passes to Van Vliet. Here's Green. Adebayo with the ball. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the Pelicans score.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Van Vliet passes to Adebayo. Loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Quarters check in for JaVale McGee. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Harden. Got it piece of it.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Now the pass to Porter. He kicks it to Reddick. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes the three. They get it again. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hardaway passes to Harden. Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Don't you ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Morant, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He's off on the second. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. That one falls.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Van Vliet passes to Adebayo. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. And here's Morant. Passes it to Parker. With the fadeaway. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Van Vliet. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fan an opportunity to express their feelings to some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tour. And that one's good by Porter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Oubre, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Little run here.
Williamson is checked in for Denver. Like the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give, both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the play.
Porter against Parker. There's the feed to Williamson. Kept alive. Porter. Second shot opportunity. And Adams sends it back. And they get it back. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Williamson shooting. It's on Jabari Parker. And so here is New Orleans. Outside Hardaway. The dish to Morant. Back to Hardaway. Great D that time from Reddick. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Feeds it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Here's Morant. Porter with a block. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And I guess one good turn deserves another in the final contest between these two teams. This win ties up their tug of war on the season series at 2 apiece against the Pelicans.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for JaVale McGee.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Hardaway passes to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Porter against Parker. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Harden for 3. That one, no good. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Hardaway against Reddick. So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for